This is June 17th. Yeah. And I'm trying to fix the volume so that try to see if it's testing 1, 2. And there's just one little thing that I want to read, and it's just the beginning. And you have to know how to just keep repeating it and understanding it too. But see, that's the main thing, is to understand. And that's what is going to happen, is more understanding. So I will read to you something that I'm going to keep posting, but I'm going to keep refining it in my mind, and we need to start communicating. Yeah, the main thing that comes up now, see, is just that you should know that there is no time. So, let me get back to it. Might not come up because I have not a good signal with my cell phone in this particular room. And I like that because it kind of, I like to think that it means that the EMF waves and stuff aren't really hitting me very well. I'm surrounded by trees here, and so, yeah, but, we could talk a little astrology, see that the Mercury in Cancer going backwards still, it's very powerful because it makes us feel. And the problem with that is a lot of people don't like feeling. You know, a lot of people will be tongue-tied, but with it in Cancer, with Mercury in Cancer, which is our communications, it's not that we can't feel, right? Think about something, and then we get feelings, you see, and that's just what might happen with some people, that their little brains will start relaying back to them some truths, I guess, in awareness. I don't know how that works, but because you should be purely aware, and then your little brains collect. But see, people who are operating that way, they're due for rude awakenings a lot. You have to watch out for people that aren't as interactive as you, I guess you would say. So let me just try and put my cat in, and then I'll read us this thing here. And I'm just going to wear my hat because my hair is going too nuts. Alrighty. Um, yeah, people won't be taking this seriously, but you see, when there's enough stress that is applied to people, and believe it or not, you don't know you're in a video game, and that stress is necessary for people to wake up, like to start doing something different, to yeah, I mean, you only wish that it wasn't this way, but it is this way. And anyway, there is a massive exorcism happening with, now we have Jupiter opposed Pluto. Hell yeah, yeah. The entertainment is going to step up. People are going to start communicating better, and whether it's entertainment or not, just really, that slaughter thing, slaughter. Well, put the S down, kids. Now spell slaughter. That's the right way to do it. I hate to tell you, but as long as you're having fun, see, we don't know if people are having fun. Okay, so you have controllers, farmers, and they have literally stole reality and or the sky, as 92% 99% are dislocative of it, and they stole your security system, therefore, because transparency is the best security. They, Baby and Soul Eater, are currently re-upping their status based on the most latest technological access. You got these little phones here that you were given, and it took 26 years to get to this point, by intergalactic policy and rule, which is how the technological base is making it here. They have to stand on that business. Otherwise, imagine how much of a threat actual human beings would be if they came together in organization. Through resonation, communicating is key. And so right now, none of them know that they need to play this game. You're in a video game, Hans, please. There's not much time. Are you kidding me? You don't think of why this technological base is here? They're trying to show you that many civilizations has risen and fell. Highly technologically advanced too, but something was behind it. Now, I think that it's in the hands of the people now. You can choreograph something. Check this out. Right now, none of them know that they need to play this game. They could be miserable enough to just turn it into the correct thing to do. Like I said, earthquake, something goes on, you need this. But see, it's a tug of war. See, when I say earthquake, people aren't necessarily going to wake up with that. So there has to be some other jiggering that makes people think, well, why did they do that to us, or something like that. See, well, and anyway, but it's already like that. See, the earthquakes are for to distract us, and then we use this more to depend on the fake help that's going to come. So a lot of them just turn it off. See, a lot of people, they're concerned for privacy. They're and that's just what. Well, of course, you don't like living in the non-human backdrop because they are stealing from you just by looking at you. It seems like almost, right? I mean, they want to get close to you. I mean, there is something going on. You have to be careful of wasting your time with people, wasting your energy, being unproductive, staying individualized to the point of complete danger and uselessness, and then you have the backdrop, which seems to thrive better and actually pound down. It's just, that's an automatic. See, that's what we're talking about, is that when we say they, are in control of a good many, too many. A lot of them just turn it off and they don't really look at it very much. It is the most incredibly stupid thing. That's why. I saw the problem about Facebook a long time ago. I was like, oh no, this isn't supposed to be going on. Pardon me while I itch here. As far as just how there's only one use for Facebook, you guys. There's only one use for social media, the social media part. Now, it was in the beginning that I'm sure it was more isolated to Facebook. There was less applications, but the more details that go on, which is the plan to throw everybody off, the more everybody's isolated and confused and never going to get it. And that thing won't work. But now you need to play this game. It is the most incredibly stupid thing otherwise. It is the most incredibly stupid thing otherwise. It's true. But like the Dalai Lama said, quantum computerization would be good for only one thing. So did Thich Nhat Hanh. See, these are Buddhists that talk about this. And they say, oh, this is great. You don't know that 1,500 years ago or so, they already stored this possibility for mankind is through quantum computerization, technologically. That's the possibility for them. that will lead their perceptions into outer space, which is reality and or the sky. Anyway, okay, so, and that is to point the way to outer space, the final frontier. A lot of them just will turn it off, and they don't really look at it very much because it is the most incredibly stupid thing. And it's dangerous otherwise. You got to really play this game. I mean, you got to get through some shit, and we have been getting through some shit. Particularly the last 5 years has been interesting. 6, since the C-19 announcement, and everybody's kind of isolated to this shit. They said, no, you get here and you play this game. Quantum computerization would be good for only one thing, and that is to point the way to reality and or outer space, the final frontier, to create unity. Humanity must be there. You would have to turn attention to the main distractor, which is the mind, the mental imprisonment that the system relies on, that you be confused over, doing religions and all the stuff. It's not a fun subject matter. If they just use the latest technological base correctly, people, humanity, you and I, and choreographed a global judicial algorithmic complaint, end of story. I'm the leader here. Gather up your cartons. We have cartons we have to collect. I talked about it in one of these videos here, that I'm sitting in my towel, and it's just, well, this is easy. I got the main download that I thought that I was missing. It's like, this is going to be really complicating. It's like, no, it's the way that you use this, and it's not that complicating. And particularly the spiritually possessed, there is a massive exorcism about to happen all over the global population. And I'm a high priestess, this is true, and I am working on people around me. I'm working on my own exorcism, right? Some are better off than others. We fight other people's demons sometime. It's not good. There are spells being put on us, Hans. It's not good because we can boomerang it back and now let the war games begin and continue, but you guys are ignorant about it, right? Love me, please, and watch your demons run. Here we go, babes, please. This is the article that I have tried to write, and I'm going to keep trying to talk about it in so many different ways, but the truth is there has to be one choice thing to